Welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is the return of CT Fletcher in the gym. And I don't want you to get me wrong, but I'm basically looking out for the best interest of the guy myself. And I'm wondering, is this guy coming back to the gym too early, too fast? Is he trying to rush things? And what exactly is it that causes him and other people like Ronnie Coleman to go back into the gym at such a rapid pace? And it's basically their outlook, their mentality towards working out. And that right there is what separates those guys from other people, is that their mentality. It's not necessarily their physical output, but it's their mental output. And the way that they look at bodybuilding.
Scared to work. You scared.
The way they look at the weight room. And it's almost like, I would say, like yoga or something like that. When people are basically getting into themselves and projecting themselves outward upon the world. They are the type of people where they have a strong, not want, but a strong need to be in the gym, because that is where they get their security from. That is where they get their stress relief from. This is where they feel like all of their problems in the world are no longer there when they're in the room. It's almost like the gym to them is like a high that a person would get on drugs.
This is your wake-up call.
And it's the same thing with them on drugs. They have that basically a physical need, not just a mental need to be in the gym, but also a physical need to be in the gym, because that's the type of mentality that these guys have. And that is what causes people who are doing the same thing. Some they excel higher than others. No matter what kind of drugs anybody would take in any kind of sport, you're always going to have a top tier and you're always going to have a bottom tier. And it has nothing to do with the amount of drugs that these people may take or have taken or whatever. So we're not talking about drugs today. We're strictly talking about the mentality in the human will.
I will make you broke. You don't have no choice. I'm not giving you an option. I'm not giving you a plan B.
And that right there is what projects people above others, is that their thought process, their will, their mindset on pushing themselves beyond what the average person is capable of. And it's not a drug that would catapult you ahead of everybody else, especially if the playing field is even. Everybody is doing the same exact thing, or in the natural realm, everybody's doing the same exact thing. You're always going to have those people that's going to be able to project themselves above the rest because of their mentality, their outlook on what they're doing. That is what separates good people from great people, is their mentality. And at some point, if you find someone that you see excelling in the gym faster than you, not necessarily meaning that they are using drugs or anything like that, it's just that they are putting more into it than perhaps you are. So when it comes down to working out, it all starts with your mindset, your mind. What you project yourself, what you see yourself as. And you have to project that in the gym. You have to put that mentality in the gym. You have to put that mentality in a diet. You have to put that mentality in, in your job. If you want to be the best at your job, everybody don't want to be a bodybuilder. Let's get that straight right now. But that same mental push is what you need in everyday life. If you want to excel in anything in life, if you want to excel in business, if you want to excel at being the greatest dad you can become, you have to put yourself in that mental state and push yourself toward whatever it is that you're looking forward to excelling in. That's what these guys like C.T. Fletcher and Ronnie Coleman do. They push themselves in their mind first. Your mind is where weightlifting and greatness begins, in your mind. Because if you can perceive it in your mind, you can achieve it in the real world. And that's the way it works. So if you're not able to stay in the gym on a regular basis, if that's what your goal is, if you're not able to move up in your job the way you want to, change your thought process about things. Change your mental fortitude about things. And start projecting yourself where you see yourself in your mind. And see, won't that right there help catapult you into the next level. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Again, I'll be talking to you later.